things just ain't the same for gangsters. Times is changing, young niggas is aging, becoming OGs in the game and changing to make way for these new names and faces. But the strangest things can happen from rapping when niggas get wrapped up in image and acting. Niggas get capped up and wrapped in plastic, zipped up in bags when it happens. That's it. I've seen them come.
What is up, everybody? How's it going? It's another episode of In the Man Cave coming at you. Again with me, Mr. Shanathan. How you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm great. Kirsty, she's with me too. How are you doing?
I'm fabulous.
Sweet. Cut the intro. So, we're just going to kind of sit and chill tonight. That's really all we got going on. So,
because it's Monday. Who really wants to do anything on a Monday?
For real, man. Mondays suck. I wake up every Monday and I'm like, God damn, I'm so ready for Friday.
This is going up Monday, right?
Friday.
No, this is going up next Monday.
Oh, happy Monday.
So the Patriots won another Super Bowl.
Yes.
Just what a wonderful world we live in
Patriots
today.
won another Super Bowl. How about that?
Happy 1 week anniversary of losing your ring.
Oh, thanks.
Oh, no. Yeah, but you found it. You found it already.
I'm fucking better. That's all I can say.
You better have found it.
It's funny because, like I mentioned in the weekend vlog I just posted. I posted like at midnight tonight or last night. I'm going to a bachelor party in February, so that'd be awesome to go with no ring.
Yeah.
Yeah, because if not, Alyssa might get mad.
But there's gonna be a 10-year-old there, so it's not like it's gonna be some like crazy thing. Because he has a younger brother, like who's 10. That's why
Yeah.
we're probably just gonna be sitting around playing video games all day.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with that. I was in a wedding for my cousin and her husband now. Him and I are like the same person, like musically. We like a lot of the same stuff.
You do musically?
No, not musically. Not that. That shit's so stupid. Yeah, for real. Not about it. Ah! No. But we were gonna just sit there and drink and play cards and watch Lord of the Rings. I didn't end up getting to go because I broke my ankle, but it was gonna be so cool.
Yeah, I just went out and drank downtown and just had a good time.
Mine, we had a rehearsal, and then me and Brian and our friend Nigel, and then Garrison and Dana, we left, and we came back to Bloomington, went to a liquor store, bought a thing of Mike's Hard Lemonade, and I had Fireball and Coors and stuff here, so we drank and smoked cigars, and we watched Rocky Horror Picture Show, and we watched some YouTube videos, and that's all we did. And then next day, wake up, I'm like, man, I'm getting married today, man. Fuck, like, holy shit. And I wrote out a long note to Kirsty telling her how much I love her and everything. And the day was just off to a great start. And I'm like, guys, why don't let's go to Hardee's. I'll just treat everybody to Hardee's. Yes, it is. Let me tell the story. So, I'm still pissed about this.
I can see where this is going.
I'm like, let's go to Hardee's. I'll pay for everybody. And they're like, hell yeah, all right. Yeah, me pay for 6 people counting me. That's totally cool. No, 5 people counting me. Anyway, go to Hardee's. Everybody orders, and then I order. And I'm like, I will have the 2/3 Monster Burger with cheese and onion only. I always say it clearly like that so they don't mess it up. Because
What time did you go to Hardee's?
Like 11:30, something like that.
What time did you get married?
4:30?
I can't even talk.
3:30.
Oh, okay.
No,
So you got married later.
3:30 or 2:30.
No, it wasn't 2:30. I think it was 4:30. Anyway,
So we were married before you. But anyways, go ahead.
so we get our food, and it all comes in shifts. Garrison and Dana get their food. They check it. It's fine. Brian and Nigel, same thing. And by this point, I was just like, well, my dad and my mom and stepdad and my brother and one of the photographers is at the apartment, so I'll just grab our shit and let's just go. Didn't even check mine. Come home. Right, like I said, got my mom doing the dishes. Max, a photographer, he's just hanging out, talking with my dad and stepdad. And my brother Michael's watching some How to Train Your Dragon shit. Like, man, it's a full apartment already, and then you get all of us in there. So I was kind of stressing about the wedding at that point. And I sit down, and I'm like, I gotta eat. Take a big old bite of my burger. The motherfuckers, they put the onion on there, and then they put fucking mayo. Like, fucking mayo, man. Fuck mayo. Fuck it. So what did I do? I gave my fucking sandwich to Nigel, and he just dropped it all down because he was totally fine with it.
Wait, aren't you obsessed with mayo? Shane?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Remember that sandwich episode we did? Fuck mayo, man. That's all people were talking about was mayo. It made me so mad. That was the only thing that went wrong the entire day of the wedding.
Okay.
For you.
I don't know if I told.
The only thing that went wrong for you was your hair. That was fine.
The only thing.
That's a big thing, Josh.
They
There's
thought
pictures. You see it forever. You don't see
Her
that hamburger
hair
forever.
looked
You see
gorgeous.
pictures forever.
Her hair looked gorgeous. Okay? Anyway.
Okay. So, I thought you were going to see Kirsty in the Hardys. That's where I thought that was going. So I was
Yeah, she was sucking some dude's dick.
Oh my god, no. He was just down the road from where I was, actually, and he had no idea.
Yeah, I didn't know.
But
Fuck
my
no.
thing, well, the night before, my bachelor party was like 2 weeks before the wedding. And then the night before, we ran out like a bed and breakfast for all our party. There's only 4 on each side. So like it wasn't like huge thing. No, it's like super cheap. They were in like bumfuck Egypt. Anyways,
okay,
it's super nice. We had a fire and stuff. Then we went up to the rooms. Had a bottle of McGillicuddy's that we passed around and played video games and stuff like everybody. And then I think at midnight she went to her room. I stayed in the room I was in so we could be separated in the morning and stuff. In the morning, it was raining. So she told my groomsmen to tell my family to go to the church and not the outside venue because we weren't going to be able to do that. Mm-hmm. And he texted me. It's not my fault that my ex and my current wife, my wife had a similar name.
Oh,
he used my ex-girlfriend's name, and it's like the first thing in the morning. It was like what I woke up to. And first thing in my head was like, did I wake up in some parallel fucking universe?
Yeah.
Wait, so your ex's name is also Alyssa?
No, it's Alicia. It's somewhat similar. Like,
yeah. It is.
It's not like Shawanda. Like it's like
LaQuipa.
It's very similar. And I was just like, okay, this is how the day is gonna go, and the rest of the day went fine.
Yeah.
Was your ex and her family invited?
No.
So he just randomly texted her to go somewhere?
What?
Did he just randomly text her to go somewhere then, or?
No. He was texting me.
He
that
texted
Alyssa told my family to go somewhere else.
So instead of saying Alyssa said for your family to go to the church, he said Alicia told your family to go to the church. And he's like, wait, what? What the fuck? I thought I was done with this shit.
I thought it was a lot worse than that.
No.
And then I was just like, okay. And then, because then he didn't know her or anything, so he didn't think anything of it.
Yeah.
And I told him, he was like, oh man, my bad, I'm sorry. Yeah. He's the one that actually is getting married on St. Patrick's Day.
Really?
Bachelor's party, yeah. But yeah, awesome. It was just like, dude, that was not the thing I wanted to wake up to in the morning.
Yeah. Fuck.
Like, hey, this is some, dimensional universe. You know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, I feel you. Yeah, I'm glad that Kirsty and my ex have different names. Like, not even close. My ex's name is Becca, and it's not even close to Kirsty, so.
I'm glad that you don't have any of my exes.
Yeah,
either.
She dated a guy named Josh, so every time she's fucking me, she's like, oh, Josh. Guys. She's really talking about him. I know it.
I dated a few guys named Josh.
You dated one guy named Josh.
No, because I dated his cousin named Josh.
This is news to me.
Well, it was like his distant cousin.
What? Oh, well, okay.
Can I say what my bachelorette party was?
Go ahead.
Yeah. So we just did ours the night before the wedding, I guess. But mine was just me.
No guessing. It was the night before the wedding.
Yeah, but it wasn't really a party or anything. It was me and my mom, because she was my matron of honor, my little sister, and Josh's 2 sisters, Carly and Gabby. Mm-hmm. And we just did facials and watched Disney movies all night before the wedding. But we had to wake up early and go from Nashville to Bloomington, which is about an hour away.
45 minutes.
Yeah. To go to the hair appointment. And we show up there and we walk in. I'm like, hi, I'm here for the hair appointment today. Me and 5 bridesmaids, I think is how many. I don't know. Will you stop?
I'm just like getting it. Just talk.
And we showed up there and I was asking them, hey, we're here for the appointment. They're like, I'm sorry, we don't have it. They didn't even say I'm sorry. They're like, we don't have an appointment for you. And I was like, well, that's kind of impossible because I called a month ago and I was like, do I need to double check and call back and make sure? She's like, no, you'll be good. I was like, okay. Show up. They're like, no. And I was like, well, can we, like, at least one of us get our hair done? No, we can't help you. I was like, okay, what am I supposed to do? I didn't freak out like that. I was just like, okay, what am I supposed to do? They're like, well, there's another beauty school in town. You can go there. And we went there, and it ended up taking like 4 hours to get our hair done because we were just trying to figure out what to do. But I should have been freaking out. But for some reason, I was just so happy that day. For some reason,
yeah. I don't know. Why would you be happy that day?
I was just so happy that day that it didn't seem to bother me. But if it was any other day, they would have known how I felt. My mom called them and tried to cause a scene kind of thing, but they just didn't even deal with her either.
Yeah, well, you know.
Which I think that is more of a problem than
Bitches
your
ain't
mayo.
nothing but hoes and tricks.
I don't think your mayo was as big as that.
Yeah, it was.
No.
Yeah, it was. I
What
fucking
else?
hate mayo.
Her problem was worse, Josh. I'm sorry.
Shut up,
Thank you,
Shane. You
Shane.
like mayo. You're always taking mayo's side. I went to college with a guy whose last name was Mayo.
Full disclosure, before when you were talking to Sage, I was in the kitchen. I put mayo on bread and ate that.
Oh my god.
Ugh. What the fliggity fuck, dude?
I was hungry. I have nothing. I have no food to eat.
Just use
Mayo?
ketchup, not mayo.
Ew.
Oh. Ketchup and bread? That's just.
Ketchup and mustard on bread is good.
Oh, I can't do mustard.
What?
Now, see, cheese and bologna and some chips
Well, that's a sandwich.
on bread. That's pretty good, too.
We're just talking about a sauce and bread. Got any ranch? Barbecue?
Olive oil and garlic and
No, just a sauce.
chives on bread. That's good. Garlic
So, what are you guys watching on Netflix?
bread. The Office.
The Office
well,
and Friends.
Anything other than The Office?
Not really. Just cycling between Friends and Office and well, we would be watching Family Guy, but they're taking that off there soon. So that's cool.
You want to know something? When this comes out, you will know what happens to Jack.
Yeah?
I won't. Because we don't have cable right now.
Anymore. So
I'll be able to watch it the next day on Hulu.
I'll text you.
But I don't want to know.
Jack dies.
Well, obviously.
He dies.
Thank you.
What if that's not the thing that kills him?
Well, they hinted at it so many times now. Like that one time.
Well, they did say all your questions will be answered, so I
What
guess.
What if it's like The Walking Dead and he just like fell underneath the cabinet or something?
I don't get that reference, but okay.
Oh yeah, you don't
I
watch that
watched
stuff.
it.
Never mind. Glenn was standing on top of a dumpster with this guy, and he shoots himself,
The
and
other
then
guy was.
he falls down off the dumpster, and the dumpster's surrounded by walkers, and Glenn's like freaking the fuck out because he watched somebody blow his brains out in front of him, and then Glenn falls, and then the next thing you see is like from the ground, and then you see a body laying there, and Glenn's like, you see just his head, and he's just like, ah, like screaming, and you see there's like the walkers ripping into this body, like ripping stuff out of it, and you're like, oh fuck, Glenn just died. And then that was the mid-season finale, so when it came back, Glenn like crawls out from under the dumpster. He's like, oh shit, glad it wasn't me. And it's like, what?
Yeah, it was because he had the guy's body on top of his, so they were eating the guy's body.
They're eating him instead of Glenn.
Didn't he die because of Lucille, though?
Yeah, Negan smashed his head in with Lucille, yeah.
Too soon.
Kirsty cried
I cried so hard.
like a little baby. I had to get up and go over there and hug her.
He was my Walking Dead husband.
Kirsty loves Glenn. Okay.
Quagmire? Okay. Anyways.
What?
Glenn Quagmire?
Glenn Quagmire.
No.
Oh, right.
No.
Oh, that sounded just like him.
Yeah.
Holy shit. I can never do that again. All right. Okay.
No.
Anyway. All right. The dad from Wild Thornberrys, smashing. The dad from Rugrats, or the grandpa from Rugrats. Fuck,
That
marry,
is
kill.
the worst list in the world. Can you do it with somewhat attractive people?
No.
Kill the grandpa, marry Stu Pickles, and fuck Nigel.
Smashing. Baby.
Well, Stu makes toys, so like he's gonna be a millionaire. Where I can't go and live in the desert. I'm not a desert person.
Sure.
So
You don't want sand in your crack.
What about Chucky's dad?
Charles?
He's a nice guy.
You're fine.
because Charles is in charge.
Charles in charge.
I don't like that list. I'm not even gonna answer.
Okay.
You know better how I feel with cartoons.
Kirsty, she is actually attracted to cartoon characters.
Not actually, but like Aladdin, Hercules,
Jessica Rabbit.
Oh, dude.
Flynn Rider. I mean,
Kristoff.
Kristoff. Don't even get me
Yeah,
started.
that's weird.
It's not like, oh my god, they're so hot. It's like,
No, yes,
they're
it is.
cute. No, it's not.
I asked her who her favorite Disney prince was, or Disney hero, whatever, and she said Hercules because he's
Yep.
hot. That's what she said, because he's hot.
If-
I'm like,
if
he
you
is
could-
drawn.
If you could look at the drawing though and imagine that to be a person, he would be hot. Correct, Shane?
I'm sorry. If Meg was a real person, I love Alyssa. But
Oh,
Meg?
from Hercules, not from
Yeah.
Family
Oh, I
Guy.
thought you were talking about Meg from
No.
Family Guy.
no,
Okay.
Meg.
Wait. Oh, my
Okay,
God.
Megra.
Wait a minute. Meg in Family Guy has a pink shirt and brown hair. Meg in Hercules has a pink dress
Nope.
and
Purple.
brown hair.
She's
Purple.
purple.
It's pink.
Sorry.
It's purple.
It's purple.
Pink. Y'all are
Dude, it's purple.
Y'all are fucking liars.
Nope, because he's going to
If-
look
if
it
there's
up
a
right
prize
now.
for Rotten Judgment, I think you already won that.
Oh, look at that. It's purple.
Well, fuck me in the ass. Whatever. God.
Whose waist is that skinny?
Your mom.
But when Danny DeVito says 3 words, I'm retired. What did he say?
Two
I'm
retired.
words, okay.
No.
Right?
He says it before. It's not in the song. I think
He
it's when he's
says
talking.
2 words. I am retired. That's what he
Okay,
does.
but in Latin it's 2 words.
No. You have the right idea. In Greek, in the song, when he says, my answer is 2 words. Okay. In Greek, the word for okay
Greek.
is 2 words. That's what it is. I knew where you were
I
going
was
with that, though.
wrong.
What?
Yeah.
I was right.
What about what?
2 words, okay? That's what I said.
Yes.
Do you do fuck, marry, kill for Disney people? I could get you some good ones.
Okay.
I got them up here.
Rapunzel, Elsa, and Anna.
Is this for me? I
no.
would marry Rapunzel. I'm not literally going to do this, though, obviously, because they're characters and because I'm a girl and I'm not into girls. But since Rapunzel's my favorite,
And they're
obviously
also all
her.
under the age of 18, so.
Marry Rapunzel.
Actually, also 21, but.
And this
21.
sounds horrible, but F Anna and kill Elsa. Just
Okay.
because Elsa's so cold, no pun intended. But, like, Anna's
She
so
was raised that
fun.
way.
I like Anna more. Joshy?
I guess I would marry Anna, do Rapunzel, and kill Elsa.
But I mean, if you marry Rapunzel before she cut her hair, if you ever got cut or anything, she could heal you with her hair.
Well, let's talk about something that does not involve us having sex with cartoon characters. So this hat that I'm wearing, I ordered this on Amazon. It's a hat for people with big heads. It's literally what it says, and it's huge. It is so big. That's what she said. It's awesome. What?
Did you hear that?
No?
My stomach is screaming.
She's gonna have to fart.
No, it's just been going.
Oh man. So, let's see.
Okay, so Kirsty, you like Jim from The Office, right?
That's her. She would
That's
like.
an
She'd
understatement.
leave me for John Krasinski.
I would so leave Josh. I'm
Okay.
just kidding.
Not John Krasinski, Jim.
Right, yeah.
Okay. So, first of all, it's worth pointing out that Jim doesn't start off as a dick. His dickishness increases over time.
Hang up right now. Jim is perfect.
But even Kevin, he starts
Okay.
out normal and then he gets so weird talking and all that.
That's just how the writers were like figuring out the show.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
There was the way he treated Karen.
Karen was ugly anyway. She had no boobs, so there you go.
Karen's
Rashida
the
Jones
girl,
is a
right?
goddess, and you better take that fucking back.
She is not pretty at all, dude. She's got a
Yes,
pretty
she is.
face, but
Is she the one who worked at the other one?
Yeah.
That was
Yeah,
tan?
Stanford. I don't know why I said Stan. I just watched the episode of the closing.
we watched the last episode yesterday, and I fucking cried so hard. I was trying to hide it from her. I was like,
Okay, here's another
he
one.
didn't even care.
Michael showed up for Pam's art show. Jim didn't.
Say that again?
Michael showed up for Pam's art show. Jim didn't.
Yeah, but Jim was working in
wasn't shown.
Stanford.
It wasn't shown.
Jim was working in Stanford at the
And
time.
they weren't speaking at the time, right?
They were just friends, but he was working at Stanford, remember? Because he didn't want to go back to Scranton if he could avoid it because he loved Pam too much.
Yeah.
That dinner party that he almost just left Pam because his apartment flooded or fired or whatever the hell it was now. When Pam tries to fake a call to get out of lunch with her mom and Michael, Jim sabotages it. In
Yeah, but
season
she
5,
sabotaged his apartment flooding,
That's
so
right.
they both do it together.
in season 5, he doesn't pay any attention to anything Pam tells him about her art course. Because who is Sarah Kaya comes in?
Yeah.
He bought a damn house without telling her.
Okay, that was sweet.
That was sweet. And it's an adorable house.
It's
Josh
crazy.
If Josh bought me a house, I would be happy.
If I had enough money to buy a house, she'd be like, "Oh shit."
Okay, would you be happy if it was his parents' house?
No, no. That's 2 hours away, first
Okay.
of all.
Okay, if it was in the same town.
If it was an actual house and not a modular, maybe.
See, she's really stingy and stuck up.
Okay.
I don't want a modular house.
He never participated in anything. He refuses to dress up for Halloween.
No,
Halloween's
excuse
stupid.
you.
He was
Dave.
Dave, yeah.
Yeah.
And he was the ellipses.
Rude.
He's a mediocre I can't even say the word.
Mediocre.
Mediocre co-parent at best, and leaves Pam to pick up the slack with Cece way too often. Like
well,
at
he had to
viewing party.
he had to travel out of town, which is understandable, but it seemed whenever he was in town, he did help.
You care way too much about proving that Jim is a dick.
Yeah.
When he gets the best dad Dundee, does he mention Pam? No, of course not.
Why do you care this much, Shane? Do
Oh,
you secretly love Jim and you?
No. I'm just doing it because I know she likes him. He's
I
like the
don't like
least
him, I love
supportive
him.
colleague ever.
He's what? Sorry.
The least supportive colleague ever. When Aaron was trying to break up with Gabe and they're in the car, he's like, "Okay, I just gotta go then." He's always bitching about his job and imagining running away or doing something else. It's hardly a surprise when he does the ultimate dick move, taking the athlete job without telling Pam,
He told Pam about it. Just not right away.
and then decides to invest all $10,000 to look like a team player.
Yeah, that was kind of dicky.
Unsurprisingly, this best dad isn't too sad to reveal, surprisingly, this best dad isn't too sad to be several hundred miles away from his own kids.
He is upset about that, though. And Pam.
But they all end up living happily ever after in Austin anyway.
Jim tells all his new colleagues he isn't playing to move to Philly. Jim tells all his new colleagues he's playing to move to Philly. Do you know who he doesn't tell?
Pam.
All this circuit accumulates, of course, in him missing Cece's dance recital and making Pam cry. Because it's just a rectangle, Pam. But wait, what's this? Why is Brian extremely handsome boom-like operator, of course? She should end up with Brian. That's it.
Jim was awesome, and you're just jealous.
I go through my phases with Jim. I like him. I don't like him. I
I go
don't know.
through phases too, but it's where like I think he's really hot or he's just hot, you know. And he's not a douche.
I'm gonna say it's gonna be different when they revive it, and he's like all jacked up.
Oh my god, don't get me started. Do you think they're actually going to do that?
Probably because nobody has an original idea anymore.
It is
Sure.
an awesome thing, Shane. You just hate everything that's good.
Well, they're
Well-
redoing Roseanne, they're redoing TRL.
Will and Grace came back.
Huh?
Will and Grace,
Will and
came,
Grace
back.
came back.
They're redoing
Like-
TRL?
Yeah, it's already
doing
on.
it, yeah.
Really?
Like- Vine Stars and stuff are running it.
I used to watch TRL all the time.
Yeah, because I saw the Kirsty girl from Pentatonics on there. It was on like Facebook or something.
They suck so bad. What?
Well, this was a fun call. See you guys later.
No, don't hang up.
Are you hating on Pentatonics again?
Yeah, I don't like
Yes.
him. I just don't like
Don't hate-
acapella stuff. What?
Don't hate me because you ain't me.
The hater's gonna hate. The ain'ter's gonna ain't. Have you ever seen that movie?
I don't know what movie you're talking about.
The camp, the
North
interview.
Korea.
The interview.
Camp Rockwell. The haters may hate, but I'm still your father, Becky. It's on like a insurance commercial in the morning on the radio.
Oh.
It's like, that's a bad quote. Get a good quote from Allstate.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
those are new commercials, and I did not like them at all.
I like the rocking horses rock. That was good. Okay, cool.
So any movies coming up that you guys want to see together? I don't know if you guys go to the movies a lot.
Kirsty doesn't like going to the movies
No.
because she thinks everybody's gonna blow the place up.
Yeah, not blow it up, shoot it up.
That's literally the reason.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But I would like to see that movie about the Paris
Bombing.
train.
Yeah.
Hmm?
I said shooting, but it was the train
Yeah.
bomb or whatever.
And do you know that the actors playing the people who saved it are the actual people?
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah. Which
That's
I thought
pretty-
was really cool.
Is there anything you're excited for, Josh, or you just hate everything?
Let's see. I don't know what else is coming. Infinity War would be pretty cool.
I was say the only movie I know coming out in the next month is Black Panther.
Deadpool 2. Deadpool 2 is gonna be fucking great.
Oh, and then the Star Wars movie comes out in May.
Yeah, the Han Solo movie comes out at the end of this year. The new
I
Star
thought it
Wars
came out
movie
in
comes
May.
out in May of next year.
Well,
Yeah. Well, we're at about a half hour right here, so I think that's gonna do it for this one. Guys, you know what to do. Shane, is there anything you want to say?
The haters may hate. But I'm still your father, Becky.
All right, Kirsty, is there anything for you?
No, I was gonna try to think of something smart, but no.
All right. Thanks so much for listening, guys.